Hey guys, in this video we are going to talk about our recent trip to Bacolod, and we're also going to review it as a city with potential to live in. Stick around. Alright guys, so we recently did a trip. Our main focus really was to go to Ilo. We didn't really think of reviewing Bacolod originally, but it just, we stopped there for a night and ended up kind of liking it. So we thought we would come back and we'll review it for you. And we'll also make a video on Ilo. So we'll kind of start by going through our trip and what we saw and what we think of it at the end here. So basically we drove all the way up on what side of the Philippines? We went through...
We went to the north. Is it north?
Yeah, go north to... we went up... the route we went was about 4.5 hours, I think. And the route coming back, going through like San Carlos, was like 5.5.
El Salvador is beautiful.
Yeah, it was a really beautiful area. So if you get a chance to take a motorbike trip or a road trip, even in a car,
It's like mini Baguio, babe.
it is. It's really is. Yeah.
Yeah, it's cold and there's lots of like mini stores. They sell what did they sell? Vegetables, fruits, ukay-ukay, and some jackets and some machete, like really mini Baguio, and I like that place. We should stop there, and there's lots of coffee shops and restaurants on the way in there in Don Salvador. But after that, there's nothing, and we were starving and end up eating in 7-Eleven. But let's not talk about it yet. Let's talk about the Bacolod.
Okay. I think the main thing is there's a lot of great views and stuff. But so anyway, we went up to Bacolod, and some viewers of ours messaged and said, "Hey, we'd like to take you out to dinner," and they picked us up in a van, which was ironically it was
Sara Duterte.
Sara Duterte decorated. So when we were driving around, people literally thought that it was Sara Duterte in the van, and then they would see my white face sticking out of it, or smiling and waving, and it was like pretty funny.
That's not Sara Duterte.
Yeah, I don't look anything like Sara Duterte, but anyway, so we our first impression going into Bacolod, I think, was just how the traffic seemed to flow pretty well, and there was traffic lights, and the roads were pretty big. And we also noticed, I think, a lot of restaurants all over the place.
Yeah, that's a big. It's bigger than the Occidental. Is much more bigger than Oriental.
Right.
If you've seen the map of the Negros Island, it's divided into two. There's Oriental, which the center is Dumaguete City, and there's the Occidental, which the center city is the Bacolod City. So it's much bigger. They have more land occupied, but I really liked how beautiful and how more, what do you call it, more civil. I know it's not civilized. How beautiful the city is. Yeah,
the city is nice. I mean, there's some areas that are very poor, and
of course,
it's like the Philippines. But we noticed there's a lot of big malls and a lot of big areas where you could eat. But back to our night, our viewers picked us up in the van. We went to a place called Bacolod. And great seafood place. It was right on the water, and then there was a fire show, and that place was a lot of fun. And so that was one of our first impressions. And then we also, after that, we took a tour of around the SM City, which there's a lot of great restaurants and stuff.
The government center.
And then the government center, which was a great area if you're into bars and karaoke and restaurants. And it was on the weekends. The government center has a lot going on. There's a lot of activity there.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So,
When we came back to Bacolod, because the next day we went to Iloilo,
Yeah.
but the next day we came back and we kind of discovered that there's really actually a lot of nature nearby too.
Yes.
I think about 45 minutes out, there's a lot of mountainous areas with waterfalls. We went to a place called Seven Falls
yes, in Visayas.
in Messias, and we also, what else?
We went to the ruins,
The ruins,
historical
house
Yes.
that we found out was built before during World War II,
Yes, 1940s.
1940s, but then it was actually burned down by the Americans
And the
and
guerrillas.
the guerrillas,
Yeah.
Filipino guerrillas, because they didn't want the Japanese to have it as a stronghold.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, they burned it down. But the structure,
The purpose is to burn the house down, but it was burning for 3 days, and the structure was solid, so
yeah, it took multiple attempts to
Yes.
burn it because of the construction on it. So, great place to go check out. And then we also checked out. This place was kind of crazy. We checked out a place called. What was it called?
the longest bamboo bridge in the Visayas.
And it was through the mangroves, and I believe they said it was about 1 kilometer long, and I think that's accurate because my watch keeps track of steps, and it seemed to say that. And our guides were 4 kids and a dog
Yes.
who pretty much ran the whole way.
And you can't even find it in Google Map
No.
because it's like in a barangay area, and then you need to
And you have to go through
a
somebody's,
very small road.
and you have to actually go through somebody's little neighborhood.
Yeah.
They had to actually guide us through their neighborhood to get to it. And we're like,
Yes.
I don't know how you would ever find it, but we found it, and it was pretty cool. So we have discovered that there was a lot. Bacolod has a lot to offer,
Yes.
and I guess we can't really tell you, hey, is this place the best place to go live and go retire? I think people should go make their own opinions on cities, right?
Yeah, because we've only been there for 3 days in total.
Right.
Because we only spent like 1 day in Iloilo City and just go back in Bacolod to explore more.
2 days in Ulysses.
2 days? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
okay. 2 days.
2 days.
So yeah, we like Bacolod. We end up liking to explore the Bacolod more than the Iloilo City.
We did, and again, it's based on a very short period of time that we were in both locations. So, I think the bottom line is people need to go make their own opinions on a place, and
yes, we need to explore it.
need to explore it, check it out. Don't, because a vlogger says I love it here and this is the perfect place for me, doesn't mean it'll be perfect for them.
Yeah, because it's different. People are different.
Right.
Likings.
People look for different things, and but for us, I think it's a great place to visit. Dumageti's still home for us. I think it also comes down, honestly, home is where you know people and you have friends and you have familiar places to go and eat at, and it kind of makes it more of a home feeling. We couldn't wait to get back home, actually, at the very end. We are going back to Bacolod
Yay.
in October
for the Mascara
21st, 22nd, 23rd for, what is it called?
Mascara Festival.
Yeah, and it's like a festival where they all wear the masks. What does the word actually mean? Do you know?
Mascara is a mask.
Like masquerade. Yeah, like the Masquerade Festival. So
Yeah.
we'll be doing filming there, and we're actually staying with the viewers that invited us out to dinner and picked us up in the van. graciously are letting us stay at their house. So
Yeah.
we're excited for that, and we're going to stop in a lot more places, like the coffee shops with views and stuff. So we'll do more reviews of Bacolod, and but probably more so about the festival.
Actually, Mascara and Buglasan Festival of Dumaguete are the same day,
Right.
so both cities are busy.
Right. So our friends already went to book a hotel, and
Yes.
most of them had gone up in prices and were booked. So they
Yeah.
barely got a room.
Because it's been 3 years since there's no festival, there's no
Right.
event happening. So
They canceled.
everyone is so excited for this event to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Especially big festivals like Singalong and Mascara Festival. It's gonna be so busy in it because it's been 3 years.
Yeah. So anyway, hopefully you enjoyed the footage that we flashed up of Bacolod, and we have more videos on it, and you can also see more videos on Maya's channel, Maya's Philippines Adventures, and subscribe to her channel as well. And anyway, I appreciate you guys watching. See you next time.
Come on.
Hey guys, in this video we are gonna Hey guys, in this video we're gonna talk about our recent trip to
Sweet honey, let's take it real soon. You know we got what you need, baby, so take it, move along. I said we got what you need, honey, come and groove along. Come on. Rolling on the highway, you know. Wow! Come on, and groove along. Come on. Said babe, I said babe, oh honey, come and groove along. You gotta feel it, yeah, you gotta